But James Booker T. Johnson Sr., born in James City County, better known as Chickahominy. And now I live in Centerville. Living in Centerville, and I'm now completed the age of 93. And I have my son, 71, passed away, and I'm still hanging on.
Your son's name was?
Yeah, I'm still hanging on. But thank God that I'm able to have good eyesight, don't have to wear glasses at 93. And that's my son, picture right there where you're looking at.
Good.
He passed away a couple of years ago, about a year and a half
I'll
ago.
copy it.
Yeah. James Booker T. Sr.
Okay.
And I've been living here in this house here for 52 years.
Wow, that's wonderful.
I built this house in 50. And you'll be surprised who financed this house when I built it. North Carolina Mutual.
Wow. Insurance company.
Finished. And you'll be surprised if I tell you what it cost me to build this house back in 50-some years ago. You couldn't even, what I built cost me to build this house. You couldn't even build a room. So I'm still doing pretty good. I don't drive no more. I stopped driving about 3 months ago. But my eyesight is good. I don't have to wear glasses. And I remember, my remembers are good. So like when you drove up a few minutes ago, you see me sitting on the stoop. I probably was getting a little nap because I didn't see you coming.
That's okay.
And but my health is pretty good, and I enjoy my family, and my friends, and I'm getting along. I don't have no aches, no pains, or nothing like that. And I could go out there right now and start this car and go. I feel like I could.
Mm-hmm.
Whether I could or not, I don't know. But I feel like I could. And my cousins and are here taking this little interview, and I'm happy to oblige with them to take it. Glad that I'm able to recognize them. My buddy over here, we go to the same church. I was born and raised right there in Chickahominy. I know his mother, his grandmother, and all of them. I'm close knit with the Mickens family. So that's all I can come up with right now.
Did you mention your parents' names?
Beg pardon?
Did you tell us your parents' names?
I didn't understand.
Your parents' names.
What's your parents' name?
Oh, my parents' name.
Yes.
My mother was named Gladys. My father was named Samuel.
And what was her maiden name? Do you remember?
Not really, not that good.
But your dad's name was Samuel Meekins?
Samuel Johnson.
Samuel Johnson, I'm sorry. Yeah.
My mother was Gladys.
Gladys
Meekins.
Meekins, that's right.
Yeah.
I messed it up. Gotcha. So you only had one child, one son, one child?
One son, that one
Right.
you saw right
Yeah,
there.
you only had one child.
Yeah.
Do you have any grandchildren?
Yeah, my granddaughter stay here with me now.
What is her name?
Angel.
Angel, okay.
Yeah, they named her Angel.
What's her last name?
Let's see now, what was her last name?
If you don't,
She got married.
okay, that's all right. Don't worry. Well, but she was a Angel Meekins.
No, she wasn't gonna make it. She was She was Angel Johnson.
Angel. Oh, I'm sorry. My mistake. I'm sorry. You're exactly right. Got you. Got you. So do you have any grandchildren?
Yeah, I got sitting on that table right there.
Okay. And great grandchildren, I imagine.
Yeah.
And probably great great
I got
grandchildren.
one great, 3 years old now,
Wow, that's wonderful.
and doing everything that somebody 3 times our age do.
That's wonderful. That's
Yeah.
wonderful. That is absolutely wonderful. I'll get it. I'll get it. You stay in front of the camera. I'll get it for you. I'll get it. I'll get it.
I was going to show you the picture
Get it
right
for
there
me.
on the table.
The other thing I want to ask you, I know you've been, when I grew up in Lanexer for a while, up in New Kent, we shared the same pastor, Reverend J.H. Moody.
Yeah, Reverend Wood, I know him well.
Yeah, up at we were at Ebenezer Baptist Church
Did you? You in Lanexer?
in Lanexer, New Kent County.
Yeah, New Kent.
Yes,
right.
yeah,
I know some people that lived up in New Kent.
yes. Yeah, I'll get a picture of that in a second.
This is my
That's your daughter,
granddaughter,
granddaughter. Okay.
and I took this picture. She took this picture of me together. This is the one I was telling you about.
Right, that lives here.
Yeah,
Wonderful. That is wonderful.
her name is
You said
Angel.
Angel? Yes. Yes.
Present name is Andrew Washington.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Very good. Anything else you want to tell us about your life, or you told us about this area? Anything else about your family you like to tell us?
Well, I tell you what, a lot of it I have probably not had forgot, but like I was telling him the other day, Mickens shared the other day, I can remember when all of this road, we used to walk from Chickahominy over to Centerville.
Mm-hmm.
The road was dirt,
Yes.
on no paved road. And you know the little stream of water where, little pond, I call it a little pond, but it was before you get to Chickahominy Church,
Yes.
going through this way,
Right.
people used to fish in there. I remember when people used to go down there and catch fish by the bucketful.
Wow.
And and not only that, in Chickahominy Church, that's why they used to baptize.
Mm-hmm.
They used to walk. Used to walk from Chickahominy Church down to that stream of water
To be baptized.
and baptize,
Yes.
singing
Yes. Yes.
and singing going back. But one old pool in the church.
Right.
That's what you're baptizing site right there.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that one yesterday.
Yeah.
One yesterday at all. You could walk down there and you could dip herring fish up by the bucketful.
Mm-hmm.
And if I say this to a lot of people, they may think that I'm fibbing. They they no way they could believe it.
Yeah.
But it's true. You could stand in and there's so many fish in that stream of water
Mm-hmm.
till you couldn't even see the water howling. All you could see was fish moving.
Right. Especially when
could
herons were running. Yeah, I can imagine so.
You could dip them up by the bucketful.
Yes. Yes.
And you think about walking from Chickahominy Church over to Centerville on a dirt road. Ain't many people can remember that. And if I tell a lot of people that, they may think I'm fibbing. They don't believe it. But we used to walk there many a day, all the way through them woods, nothing but dirt. Chickahominy Road, you couldn't even, if you had a car, if it rained, you better stay at home because you'll get stuck when you get to toilet. That's right.
Do you remember much about your mother's family, Meekins? In other words, the Meekins on your mother's?
Curly Mickens.
Curly. I remember that name.
My mother was named Curly Mickens.
Ah.
She was a little short, stout, fat lady.
Uh-huh.
And she used to laugh. When she laughed, her stomach would jump.
I bet you she could cook real well.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. But that was, and I used to do things and mess with her to get her to laugh, just to see her stomach move. She said, boy, get away from me. And she had a son, my mother's brother, named Benny.
Benny Meekins?
Benny Meekins.
Okay.
You couldn't trust him in the other room because he would take something. She told me, said the first thing that Benny took was a watch or something from somebody. Brought the watch to her in the house and told her that he had laid it. He didn't take it, the hen laid it. He got the hen nest, but that wasn't but a lie. But all of the little things that I remember about her, she was a little short, real stout, fat lady. And every time she would laugh, her stomach would jump up and down. And she used to get on me because I used to do things to irritate her, to make her laugh, just to see her stomach move. I was number the little kid. And she was a little short. That was my mother's mother. Her name was Curly. Curly Meekins.
Right.
I can see her now. And she lived we lived almost in the same area. Down in Chickahominy. Right now, where we used to live, white people lived there. You could count everyone two white families in that area at that time. But now ain't nobody down there but white. They done took over. It's living everywhere, living in places where we would even want to live. Somebody asked me, said, why so many white people move in that area? I said, I can tell you exactly why. Because the land in that area is cheap. That's why they're there. If the land was expensive as it is in some other places, they wouldn't be there. You wouldn't find one there. You can get it for little or nothing. I know white people living where my uncle used to have farms. White people living in there. You can't count. I bet you can't count 6. I said no, say 6. 10 families in that area now black. White people done took over, and they wouldn't stab me. I'll tell you something. I told somebody this the other day. You know where Hermogene lived? Mr. Wallace had a store there in that same spot. And the Hawkins, the Hawkins granddaddy lived in the house right across from Hermogene. We used to walk to school from down the other side of Hermogene to the school. We used to walk. Had to walk. Ain't no other way you could get there. But walk. And the thing that I think gets a lot of people when I tell them the Hawkins' grandfather lived in the house right across from Hermogene. He stayed in one side, and he had a mule that stayed in the other. They both stayed in the same house. We'd be walking to school, the mule have a head out the window. Yeah. Now that sounds like a fat tale, but it's a fact. And I know it's a fact because I lived it. Yeah. And you know, a horse would go, when you see us coming. Right across from Hermogene. He said, the horse living in one side, one room, and the grandfather, yeah, that's where it was. Yes, sir. Another man used to live in that area too. I can't think of his name right now. But he used to, and something else that a lot of people don't know. They don't know that Chickahominy Church had a bell. The ring every Sunday morning. You could hear it all over there. But that faded away.
And speaking of Chicken Harmony, a lot of people that's going to see this interview from New Kent, up New Kent, and again, both Ebenezer Baptist Church in New Kent
Ebenezer,
and
yeah.
Chickahominy shared the same pastor, Reverend J.H. Moody. Tell us what you remember about Reverend J.H. Moody.
Reverend who?
Reverend Moody.
Moody. Oh, Reverend Moody was a household word. Yeah, there's a lot of people don't know nothing else, but when you said Reverend Moody, that ring a bell. It ring one to me too, because Reverend Moody married me.
That's what I was getting ready to ask you. I bet he did.
Yeah.
I was getting ready to ask
Sitting
you.
on, married me sitting on his front porch on Route 60.
Was it
The
a white?
house is still
Was
there.
yeah, I'll give me a White House just before you get to an overpass. If
Yeah.
I remember correct. Yeah,
That's right.
I remember seeing
I got
that.
married on that porch in that house.
Wow.
Reverend Moody's house.
How about that?
Yeah.
Yeah, he married a lot of families.
Oh.
Of my family members in the Meekins family.
Oh yeah.
When I look at genealogy records,
Reverend Moody was a household word.
yes, when you look at who married these Meekins, Reverend Moody. It was
Reverend
either
Moody.
down here or either up there, either James City County or either New Kent County.
Yeah. But see, he pastored a house up in New Kent too.
Yes, and I think he had a third church if I remember. But
Yeah, Zion.
Yeah.
Zion was it?
Hmm.
Zion Baptist was also another church he.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah.
yeah,
He was involved in 2-3 different churches.
yeah.
Reverend Moody.
Yeah, his picture is also still on the wall at Ebenezer Baptist Church,
Yeah.
just as it is here
Ebenezer.
at Chickahominy. Yeah,
I never will forget Ebenezer, like Reverend Moody preached. He went to a revival up there once, years ago, and there was ration gas.
hmm
And when the revival was over, I had my car parked right at the window. And coming down the road, I looked, my hand on my gas tank was reading empty. Somebody had hosed my gas out while the car was sitting on the church. And I was scared, I was lucky to get home. Because I know I had plenty of gas, but somebody had got me.
Yeah.
Reverend Moody, that church that he preached was at a revival. I can't think what year it was, but you knew it had to be a long time ago.
yeah. He was the first pastor I ever knew of, like from age 2 on up. He was my first pastor.
Yeah,
Yeah, and I was a little bit of a boy going to church with my my great grandmother.
yeah, Reverend Moody. See, Reverend Moody was just like a household word.
Oh yes.
Ain't many people that didn't know Reverend Moody.
That's right. My
Including
little
myself.
I lived with my great grandmother. Her name was Gertrude Meekins Fry, and I lived with her when I was a little kid. And she used to take me by the hand. We walked down the road or up the road, around the road to go to Ebenezer. And I
I'll
think
tell you another thing about Reverend Moody. Not cutting you off.
no, that's okay. Go ahead.
Another thing about Reverend Moody. Reverend Moody preached in churches. He taught school.
That's right. I forgot about that.
He drove school bus. He did all of it. He, one man. And he hard to get one man now just to do nothing but preach. He played the piano. He did it all. And he did a good job of it. Yeah. Reverend Moody. Ain't many people my age and on down that don't know Reverend Moody. That word Reverend Moody.
Yes.
Because he was so.
How about that?
Yes, sir. I think about him sometime now.
Good.
Thing that he do. He used to come down from the pulpit preaching and get on the piano. And Monday morning come, he'd be on the school bus, drive the school bus, carrying children to school, carrying children to school. Reverend Moody. And it ain't many people that don't know that word, Reverend Moody,
Yes.
because he was something.
Right.
I know I'm at the post office up here. When they built a new post office now. But he was coming to the post office And I saw him coming, and I stood there and hold the door for him. He said, "That's right, son, that's right. Hold the door open for old fella." He was a mess. Ain't many people that don't know him, I'll tell you, that didn't know him.
Yeah.
Young and old.
Before I forget about it, your Booker T. Johnson, what's the T stand for?
Thomas.
Thomas. Wonderful.
Yeah.
And I
Thomas.
can't remember if you gave us your birthday or not. I think, did you say April?
April the 14th. April
14th. That's right. Okay.
And I can't think back what year that was I was born, but
You're 93, I believe you said?
yeah.
Okay. Okay,
So
we
you
can figure that out.
back from that how
that's
old I
right.
was when I was born.
Yeah.
I can't
That's okay.
recollect every now and
No,
then.
no, that's all, I can't remember mine sometimes.
Yeah. Booker Thomas Johnson.
Okay.
Very seldom hear the word Thomas. Always Booker T.
Yes.
That's all I ever get.
Yes. Well,
But I've been living right here in this house right here for 52 years
right.
when I built this house.
So before we close, is there anything else you'd like to tell our audience about your family before we go? Is it good family, bad family, or some are good, some good, and some bad, or what?
Yeah. My father, he did it all. He trimmed hair. He was a barber. And what else did he do? He did so many things.
He was very talented with his hands, is what it sounds like.
you know I'm laughing, but I'm gonna tell you this. Chickahominy, it ain't nothing to hide. Chickahominy, Centerville, Croker, all those places back in the day,
Right.
you didn't find, I'm going to say this, you didn't find many black people that didn't make booze. That's a still alcohol capital of those three places. And that's the only thing they had to survive. There weren't no jobs.
I
A
understand.
lot of people may look at that and say, "Oh, dude, but what you got to do something?"
To survive.
Yeah, to survive.
Yes.
And that's what most of the people do. Right across the street from me, right here. A fellow, I don't know whether you know him or remember him or not, but John Henry Neal lived right across on the corner over here.
Mm-hmm.
He was a head bootlegger. I remember it was yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, there wasn't nothing else to do. There weren't no jobs.
Yeah, that's understandable.
My daddy bought a brand new 34 V8 Ford. No black people had one, and very few white, if any. In 1934, I can remember this good as yesterday. Trim hair. That's how I started trimming hair. I was in the CC camp. Here in 2303 in Rachel Williamsburg. Sir, I had a picture of it. Doing some, they had a whole lot of stuff around here, and my picture got, I got a CC book, my picture got a mixed place somewhere, I don't know where it is. But my picture is in there, I'm 17 years old.
Mm.
When I was in the CC camp. I remember going to Jamestown. I remember when Jamestown Road won't pave.
Mm.
I used to walk, we used to walk from Williamsburg almost to Jamestown. You know all that concrete, cement blocks that around the water going to Jamestown?
Yes.
I was in the CC camp when they put that around there.
How about that?
Yeah. They put it down and some people want to say, how'd you get it down there? They got it down there in chutes. They built chutes and they backed the truck up and
And slide it
that's
off.
how they got down there.
Yeah.
And I walked from Williamsburg to Yorktown more than one day. Didn't seem like it was a long way because we were picking up stuff and talking. A couple of people, and before you know it, you was there.
You're there, yeah, yeah, yeah.
But like I said, all that went yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Well, we're gonna close this out now, and I want to say, it's been.
It's work. That's real important. What kind of work did he do?
Oh yes, what type of work did you do?
I was cook.
Ah,
That's all I ever did. My job. I cooked for 3 or 4 different presidents in Washington D.C.
wow.
Carter, all the people, congressmen.
Wow.
See, that's
And I had places over in Camp. I worked Camp Pearl 30-some years.
Uh-huh.
And they had places that I went right now that a lot of people working there don't know. And every area, like naming different trees, they had areas named like pine tree, oak tree, whatever area that had the most trees, that's what the area named. I had places that I worked for congressmen. I worked for congressmen from Washington that I had a place that I worked. I don't believe that most people that worked there didn't, especially black, didn't know it was there. I had a key. They gave me a key that I opened the door when I'm going to deal with them.
Mm-hmm.
And they gave me a key to open the door. When I opened the door with that key, alarm go off.
Mm-hmm.
And you had 30 seconds or something like that to cut it off. If you didn't, they know that they want the right one at that door.
Mm-hmm.
And I had kept it here right on my keychain.
Mm-hmm.
And ain't many people know it. I tell you something, they made special menus for me to feed these people.
Mm-hmm.
And somebody said, put my menu up, said, what, you mean you don't, no, you ain't supposed to because I'm feeding different people
That's right.
than you feed. And my menu read if they having steak and lobster tails or something like that, there's a surf and turf.
Mm-hmm.
That's how they read.
Mhm.
See, the lobster tail was surf. The roast beef was surf, because it was raised on the ground.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. So I had a runner for, oh God, I could go down some things. And when the guys started coming back from overseas, I had retired. They didn't want me to retire.
Mm-hmm.
I was sitting right here, not in this chair, but the same spot.
Same spot, yes, gotcha.
The phone rang. A month and a half after I retired, they asked me would I come back to help them out if they needed me. Although they didn't want me to retire. And they said that he was Colonel somebody from the Pentagon.
Uh-huh.
I was sitting right here. We got 30 or 35 men coming back from overseas. Could I be in his service to help them when they to return you?
Yeah.
I told him yes. Sir. See, we got you a room all fixed, telephone, everything all ready for you. All you do is say yes, you'll come or you won't. So I dealt with a lot of heavyweights.
Good. That's wonderful.
And I enjoyed it. I tell you, our people is something.
Mm-hmm.
Had a big snow one night. I'm gonna have to tell this.
Mm-hmm.
They had a big, don't snow like that no more. We don't get no snows like that no more. They had a big snow and I couldn't even get the car to garage. So I called my boss and told him I can't get to work today. I can't get my car to garage. He said, hold tight, we can send somebody to get you. But to make the long story short, he sent this guy there with one of these army, I don't know what kind of boat you call it, but they plugged through the snow and bring me to work, because I had the keys to safe, and the numbers to the safe in my head to open the safe to get the key to open the boxes.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But you know, a whole lot of black people that worked there got angry because they sent to get me and my wife, and they wouldn't send to get them.
Mm-hmm.
But see, they ain't had nothing to give.
Mm-hmm.
They just went, I had keys, they ain't do everything. Excuse me.
You can finish saying what you were
Yeah.
going to say.
So I was telling you about this sending me to get
Snowstorm and stuff like that.
He sent a great big old army thing here to pick myself. My wife worked there too. To pick my wife up and bring it, because I had the keys and things to it, so there couldn't nobody go to work until I got there. And the people got mad, pick you up, and didn't send to get us. You ain't had nothing to offer. That's why they didn't send to get you. I had the keys, and couldn't nobody go to work until I got there. But our people is something. Yes. And I'll tell you something, that's another little thing that happened to me. On weekends, won't nobody at the mess hall to open the clothes or take charge but me. I was the one.
Mm-hmm.
This fella come in there, he was about a half hour late. The line closed. And he had his wife and 2 children. And when he found out that I was in charge, oh, he pitched a fit. See, he thought he could run over me because I was black.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I said, well, I'm sorry, you can't get it. Because my boss had told me, he said, look, anytime that anyone comes here to give you a hard time, don't get into nothing with them.
Mm-hmm.
Take just take his badge number, because you got to have your badge number exposed.
Right.
Just take his badge number and report him, and you have to do nothing in the world. Just let him run his mouth. So that's what I did that morning, and I told him what happened. So I saw him come in. I saw him come in the front door, and he made a beeline for me. He made a beeline for me. Told me, I'm sorry, but I know why he came. He would have never came here had he got on him for doing what he did. And you got to be able to handle that kind of thing.
That's right.
You can't do the job.
That's right. Well, clearly you had a remarkable life. We're going to close this down now,
Okay.
but I want to say thank you. First of all, it's my pleasure to meet you.
Oh yeah, same here.
Cousin Meekins.
Same here.
And
same here.
I appreciate doing this interview for us. And in a few weeks, we're going to have
I got
this.
one other little thing I want to tell you.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Congressmen, I had some congressmen down there, and the menu, they're going to close it. The menu was surf and turf for the main course.
Uh-huh.
And I was down there feeding. I could see this man, this congressman, trying to get the meat out of this lobster shell. And I took it as long as I could.
Mm-hmm.
So I took a saucer and a fork to the table. And I told him kindly, excuse me, I got something I'd like to show you. I said, I see this fellow here having a hard time trying to get his lobster meat out of the tail. I said, it's an easy way if you don't mind me showing you. No, because I take all the joy to eat. I love lobster. And I always had this problem trying to get the meat out the shell. But you know, I take a fork, I took a lobster tail to the table, I take these 2 fingers here between the tail,
Uh-huh.
put the fork between the meat and the shell, take that thumb there and mash on it and pull, it peeled like a banana.
Wow, I learned something new.
He said, "What?" I take all this. It's been taking all the joy. I love salsa tail, and this is taking all the joy out of eating it because I never been able to get it at the shell. But it won't come at the big end.
Okay.
You got to get it at the small end.
Yeah.
And then and I'm
Okay.
that's it.
Well, again, thank you so much for your time. We appreciate it a whole lot.
Okay, thank
And,
you for coming.
Yeah, and I'm looking forward to seeing you somewhere down the line. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Appreciate
Thank
it.
you, sir.
Yeah, and I thank you for coming.
Okay.